Well, normally when I do this, I am walking around the village. Yes. Well, for some reason today I'm not at the village. I'm just actually somewhere. But it has been a beautiful, beautiful morning. I actually got up about 3:33 this morning. Yes, 3:33 is the time that I got up. I have developed this habit where in the morning, I always say take a yoga class, have a meditation practice. First of all, I want to say God, energy, whatever you want to call it. Every day I feel, how do I feel every day? I feel that inner peace. This type of thing takes a lot of discipline. And I mean extreme discipline. And especially when you have to put this thing called your career, making money on hold. What I call spiritual humiliation that comes with it is so unique. Your best friend will turn their back on you. I mean, you just name it. You literally on your own. And at that moment, let me flip this thing. Yes, and at that moment, the only power that you have lays within you. Many call it different names. Some, they like the whole ideology with the Buddhist philosophy. Some look to the Bible, they call it Christ. Some, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita. Tao is one of those things that some people even look into. And all these great different philosophy, I really have to look into. And especially being a man, that is just so much power into not finding yourself in a situation where you can provide for a woman. When you cannot provide for a woman, the straight up talk is women just don't want to be with you. And I think for many that has experienced this type of journey, and the way society teaches us to respond, it can be very difficult. It makes you look like you are nobody, you're a failure, all those type of things that the delusion eyes, I would say, cognitively put into our senses. But to raise above that requires a lot of hard work. And I mean hard work. That's why I really admire all the men that has been good husbands and good fathers to their kids. I want to do the same thing that you did. And I'm still looking forward to that. So all those men, all those mothers that, I'm talking about single women that have raised great leaders and great daughters and great sons. And I'm also talking about single men that just handily done it. And I'm also talking about men that just work so hard for their whole entire family and their wife is allowed to stay at home. So to most of us, that is our dreams, being able to provide. But at the same time, we are always blessed in the sense that we get to know our destiny, our journey. And this is what I love about let me flip this thing around, let me flip it around. This is what I love about my Yoruba culture. To a lot of people that are raised in what I call the Western world or The Western colonial mindset, when you hear the word Ifa or you see anybody put on the bees, it means something else. And I get that picture. I get that picture. This type of behavior, this type of thinking, shall I say, this type of beautiful thinking, because we don't know that I say, is something that I understood. Because of it, I've been to church, been to the mosques, Hare Krishna. I mean, you just name it, the Hindu culture. It allows me to go in everywhere and worship with everywhere. Because I wanted to know, especially when you're a little kid, you've been taught you got to be a doctor, be this, go to college. When you go to college, you get married, you're responsible, you become a good father. But for me, all those mother biscuits, just they happen. And I wanted to know, I numbed it, I did the drug, you name it. But I had to find that one essence inside of me. And I also begin to realize there's one stereotype that has been put upon somebody that looks like me. And it's not intentional. It's out of delusional senses. And I wanted to know all those things. I really tap into myself. One thing I love about my Ifa tradition, love, and I mean love. Many years ago, I usually hide because I don't want people to think, oh, he does voodoo. But no, but now, this is who I am. I want more Yoruba. Before I wouldn't even speak the Yoruba language because I'm so ashamed of it. But now, just to be so proud, my grandmother probably laughing at me right now, speaking that language. So, one thing about this Yoruba tradition that is done for me, why I embraced it, is because the Yorubas like to do a divination. They do a lot of readings. They tell you what's actually going to happen. That's what Ifa is all about. So to me, when I first got initiated, shall I say, 10 years old, I was being told everything. But it's just that whole concept that how the biscuit are you going to know what's going to happen from 20 years from now? Is what I'm looking at when I was being told that mother biscuit, you better get your, and you know what I'm saying when I say mother biscuit. So I'm like, mother biscuit, you better get your biscuit African mother cowboy looking self and do this. And that's the way I look at it, because coming from London at the time and having this concept of eradicating or judging something that I do not understand, it's just one of those things. I mean, to be able to speak that language, I mean, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do, hello. Everybody just look like, oh. But that reading helped me. That reading really helped me to see things. I truly went through all that. I just can't believe it. A woman, I was doing good. Professional athlete. Everything just was so beautiful that you could never tell me in a million years that in my 50s, I won't be telling you I own 4 land, this land, that land. I was just, it's like I hit my mid-30s. It's like my karma just came around. Everything just fall apart. I mean, you name it. I had the beautiful experience. Divorce. Experience homelessness. Man, that was the best days of my life, because just losing everything just humbles you. So you have 2 choices. Let me see how much I got left. You have 2 choices in dealing with those ones. When you experience those things, when your material things have disappeared from you, you have 2 choices. It's either you get high, smoke it up, drink, shoot needles, or do all type of things, or you really get into your consciousness mindset and figure out what the mother cowboy is going on with you. There's no way out. And in that sense, that 2 choices is either you get high or you find what they call God, consciousness, whatever the cowboy biscuit you want to call it, you got to find that. So you have no choice. And you have to tap into that mindset and be able to accept, when I say accept, all the cowboys that goes on around you. So that's what I was able to do. I mean, the divorce just changed my whole thinking. Finding myself on the street, I can't believe it. I'm like, mother biscuit. I had to have a choice. Do I keep on smiling or cry? But you know, I gotta go. I gotta continue this next time. But yes. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. I had a